afternoon as we join in prayers, as we join in making offering with his beautiful family, our Bhai Tulsidaji and his entire family. So we thank God, Prabhu, thank you for giving us these very splendid divine moments to be together and to sing your praises. Oh, Mama and Dad, I was told, came all the way from New York. So good to have you and all of you. Swagatam, welcome. So at this time, I'll give a short message. I know it's been long. And then from there, we will perform the Hawan again. And then those who did not sing yet, you will have the chance to sing. Those who did not play Dholak yet, you will have the chance to play Dholak. so let's pray together. Let's chant these words. So it says in the Chalisa, and the word Chalis means 40 verses in dedications to Hanumanji. And now this Chalisa is translated into English. So sometimes when we get a little spare moment, and if I tell you when you get a little spare moment, then you probably will not get, you'll say you're busy. So when you make a little spare moment, because to have time, you have to make time. Simple as that. So when we make a little time, then we can look at the meanings of these, because the meanings are so very sweet, and it talks about the glories. Tulsidas, when he penned these, he spent so much moments to put them down together carefully, so that when we read, when we digest, and when we analyze, we'll be able to extract and filter the message that he wants to give. Tulsidas, he said, Rama in the story, Chalisa said, Prabhu mudrika mili mukha mahi, Prabhu mudrika mili mukha mahi, jaldi lagi gaya chara janani, jaldi lagi gaya chara janani, Durga mata jagat ke jete, 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 Durga mata jagat So Tulsidas, he writes in this beautiful Chalisa, in this verse, he says, Prabhu mudrika meli mukha mahi. Prabhu means God. Prabhu, pra and bhu. Pra comes from the derivative of prakash. Prakash means light. Pra and bhu, bhumi means earth, Mother Earth. So it says that whatever brings light to us on Prithvi Mata is prakash. So someone, you're sitting at your house, and somebody said they want to come over, and you were a little bit dejected or depressed, and they want to come over and talk. The force of that person coming over is prakash, because the person will bring light to you and uplifting moments to you and to all of us. So, Prabhu Mudrika. Mudrika means ring there. Prabhu Mudrika, the ring of Bhagwan Ram, Hanumanji has. But where does he? As he was airborne And we know that he was airborne. He's going to the city of Lanka. He's flying over this ocean. And he has this ring. Bhagwan Ram says that, oh my dear Hanumanji, you are going to look for Sita Ma. How would you tell Sita Ma that you are my messenger or you are my ambassador? And Bhagwan Ram says, Sita Ma, without any doubt, will recognize this ring. That is why when there is Vivaha Sanskar, a ring is given by the Dulahin to the Dulaha. And the Dulahin knows that ring. And vice versa, they know each other's ring. So even by just looking at the ring of that, the Dulahin will recognize that this is from my Dulaha. That is the neha, the priti, the love that exists between the two of them. So Bhagwan Ram says very nicely, he says, Hanumanji, take this ring. When you see her, give her this ring. And we know the story. If we fast forward, what happens? As soon as Hanumanji got there, he was thinking how to present this ring. And then he threw the ring right to where Sita Ma was sitting. So, but how did he take this ring? He was faced with many consequences, many trials and tribulations. Flying in the air is not an easy thing. Try to fly and see what happens. You're going to land on the ground and bruise up your nose. You know? But Hanumanji, he took off like the arrow of Bhagwan Ram, a mog. A mog means unerring. And this word is used only 5 times in the Ramayana. Amog means unerring, which means that which will definitely fulfill its cause. In other words, it will get there without any doubt. That is how Hanumanji took off. That he is going there and he will find information, find Sita Mata to bring back. That's the sacrifice, the yajna that he made. Prabhu mudrika meli mukha mahi. Where did he put the ring? In his mouth. Now we must examine. We must extrapolate. Why does Hanumanji put the ring in his mouth? Now if you hold something in your hand, sometimes you have your glasses in your hand, you have your keys in your hand, and then you're going around asking, do you see my glasses? Do you see? You see, there's tendency to be conscious of what is in your hand, isn't it? So Hanumanji said, you know what? Sometime I might probably forget and drop this ring. Then he will spend time to look for the ring. When will he look for Sita Ma? He placed it in his mouth. But why did he put it in his mouth too? Is this inscribed in the ring? You know the love that exists between Dulaha and Dulahin on that day? They put each other names or initial in the ring. You see where it's originating from? Tulsidas' writing. And that's because of love. When a boy and a girl likes a girl, he writes the girl's name all over the body in his hand. You remember these days, boy? You remember?
He never do that.
You didn't do that? Oh boy, when the Dulahin give you a little flower, you cherish it. You bring it in, even if it's 1 week, the flower's still there.
Up on a ring, so
You put on the ring already. So, in the ring was inscribed, encrypted the name Rama. And so, he took the ring, put it in his mouth. You know why? Because he is the one who keeps it in his mouth. Not only keep a gold ring or whatever element or gem, but he was always Bajkare, the name Rama. That's the symbol, the main ingredient of the ring in his mouth. Ram, 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 Sita Ram, 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 Sita Ram, Ram, Ram. So he's flying, he has the name consciously, now he's connected with Bhagwan Ram. Although he has the ring in his mouth, he is still inwardly chanting the name of Bhagwan Ram. Jaladi lagiga chara janahi. And he leapt across this mighty ocean. Flying requires equilibrium, balance, force, and a steady form of energy. Hanumanji was getting this energy. Where was he getting the energy from? When you wake up 3 o'clock in the morning to do puja, where are we getting the energy? Even when puja is completed, you don't feel like eating. You're still sustained by that energy. Where is it coming from? From God. Understand that. Because the mind is on God, the thoughts, the words, and the action, everything is going on in tune with God, the energy keeps flowing uncontrollably. So when Hanumanji was asked, where are you getting this energy? Because he was in tune with Bhagwan Ram. He crossed the ocean. When he was going, he met many tasks, very difficult. Durga Makaj, Durga means difficult Kaj. Many type of interferences. And we know Sursa came to block him. Who else? 3 female. Notice. Sursama. Who else came? Lankini blocked him. And one more. You know which one? Trijata. 3 female. Now Hanumanji we know is masculine in gender, let's say. 3 female come to stop him, to block him. But none of them could. In other words, when we take off to do God's work, no force should block it. But there's more to those katha with those 3 ladies, those 3, and so forth, which I would not get to. But he overcome all of them, all obstacles. Some came very pleasantly, some came very magically to capture him. Durga Makaja Jagata Ke Jete. In this whole world, we understand, we know, oh Lord, that you flew over the ocean, removing all of these. Sugam anugraha tum rete. And it said Durgam means difficult, Sugam means simple in Hindi. So if you want to remember, Durga begins with D. D is for difficult. Sugam is simple. S stands for simple. You see how it's easy to learn Hindi? So Durga becomes Sugam Anugraha. With your grace and your blessings, oh my Lord Rama, I was able to make all the difficult situations easy. Now, he's traveling, and another major obstacle comes. What is that? And we shall hear that another time. But Tulsidaji says, with the power, the embedded message, the underlying message here is that when we have God with us, everything becomes easy, becomes simple, and it becomes appetizing, very easy to do. So my brother, Tulsidas ji and Padmini ji and the children, Selina, right? And Navendra, right? God bless you. May He continue to bless you all in abundance, with all types of powers and all types of happiness, good health and strength. All of us who have come making yagya means sacrifice. What does sacrifice mean? So yagya is Sanskrit, means sacrifice. What does sacrifice mean now? That's English. Hard word. But sacrifice means, very simple, going out of your way. We have all made this sacrifice to come out of our way to be in satsang, to be in puja. So God bless. Prem sa Mahavir Swami ki jai. Uncle Devji, you want to do one bhajan or let me do how? We can do Aarti. Alright, so we do Havan, please. So like the